What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It is April 2021 and we are back with another YouTube video. So for today's video I decided to switch up the scenery a little bit, take it outside. It is getting nicer out, so I thought, why not get some fresh air, sunshine. I apologize for any of the ambient noise. I live pretty close to a major road, so again, apologies for all the car sounds and the birds. But in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about why I chose photography as a hobby. But before we do that, I wanted to give a little bit of a backstory as to what my experience with photography is. So let's get to it. So my first introduction to photography was when I was a young child. I had the pleasure, the opportunity to, go to summer camp for a week every year. And it was then that, I first started dabbling in photography. I was given one of those cheap Fujifilm Kodak disposable camera, with like, I don't remember how many, pictures were on there, something around like 20 or something like that. But anyways, so, while I was at camp, experiencing different things, I would, snap pictures. I didn't really know anything about photography at the time other than just, looking through a little viewfinder and snapping the picture that I wanted to take. So fast forward to my older years, mid to late 20s, owning a smartphone, getting outside, doing more things. I started taking pictures again, with my smartphone. I also had, one of them small Nikon point and shoot cameras. So that's what I was using to take photos. So for the longest time I was using my smartphone and the point and shoot camera to take photos. It wasn't until late summer, early fall of 2020 that I decided to, you know what, I want to step up my game. I really enjoy taking photos with my phone and the point and shoot camera. I want to step up my game and get an actual mirrorless camera. And that's when I picked up the Sony a6000, right? You guys saw this in my last video. So that's what I picked up, like I said, late summer, early fall of last year. So with that in mind, like I said, that was just a quick backstory of, how I was introduced to photography. Like I said, started as a kid at summer camp, with the disposable cameras, and then it moved to my smartphone and point and shoot camera, and then eventually, finally last year, I picked up my Sony a6000. So now on to the main point I wanted to make in this video is, why did I choose photography as a hobby? And there are a couple of reasons. The first one being that it's challenging. You're always learning something new, whether it be camera settings, how to get good lighting to actually shoot what you want to shoot, different styles of photography. So for instance, like my main thing right now is, close-up nature shots, landscape style photography, but I'm also starting to play around with product photography a little bit. And each one of those has their own unique, each one of those styles of photography has their own unique challenges, right? So shooting something close up as opposed to shooting a much bigger landscape, and is different. We got to try different angles, to get the shot that you want. And the same thing goes for product photography. I'm learning very quickly that setting up products in a way that looks nice and visually appealing, and having the right light to capture all the details, like, you know, that's a completely different challenge, and it is just, like I said, close-up nature photography or landscape photography. The second point as to why I chose photography as a hobby is that it's an escape. It allows you to get outside or explore more, you know, start to take notice of the things around you that you might not have noticed before. So, you know, it's happened to me. So now when I look at certain things, I look at it and from a photography perspective as, you know, okay, this feature or detail of this thing looks really cool. I want to capture it and you know, share it with other people. As you start looking at things from a different perspective, considering different angles, so like for me, you know, my favorite way to shoot nature, close-up nature shots, is to get down at ground level and capture it from that perspective, because, you know, as human beings, you know, standing on 2 feet, we're always looking at the world from, you know, from above, or we're always, you know, looking up. Not many of us, you know, take the time to get down at ground level and really consider something. The last reason why I chose photography as a hobby is to, you know, just freeze moments in time to be able to look back upon later, in my later years, you know, when I'm 60, 70, you know, years old and maybe can't move around as good as I once did, or do the things that I, you know, used to do in my younger years. I want to be able to have those memories. I want to be able to have those memories to look back upon and, you know, recall with my friends, family, or even just with myself, and, you know, reflect on the good life that I lived. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to make this video just to shed a little light as to my background in photography, and why I chose it as a hobby. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep getting out there and doing what you love. See you guys.